Good evening, everyone. Welcome to week 4 of the Flying Lesson SAL. Really quick, because I saw it in the chat and I responded in case anybody else is wondering. My paper crafters who are also stitchers who are excited about Stamp Timber, Gina K's release went live at the same time as this, and I know somebody said, bummed that you don't have a video. I do, and I had every intention of doing a premiere, but I only found out 2 days ago that the time was now and not the regular time. So this was scheduled first, so this is why I am here instead of doing a premiere for that video. If you want to go check that out, please do so. The video will be up. Definitely head over, see if you want to purchase it or whatever. And then there is a premiere tonight for, well, tonight, for tomorrow's release. So I will be live at 11 p.m. I know it's confusing. Sorry, everyone. If I had known ahead of time, I would have made different arrangements. Hello, everybody. So, no to the question, am I packed? Not even close. I did finish all of my work today. Yay. I'm finishing a couple things. My son brought up the suitcase. I do have all my clothes and stuff laid out, so I just need to put it in the suitcase. And I'm ready to go. I am ready to sleep on the plane. I feel like I haven't had any sleep, so yes. It's so good to see everybody here. I do want to have a couple of quick housekeeping notes. Number one, I posted in the Facebook group, but I haven't had a chance to post anywhere else. I am delaying the finishing video for the SAL. It's not going to be next week. It is going to be the week after. I noticed a lot of people commented, thank you. I still have a lot of stitching to do. So that is awesome. I have a lot of stitching to do. You guys, I've hardly picked up a needle the last week. I just have so much work going on. And so I felt like because I'm gone for the next few days and then obviously work and stuff when I get home, I would like to dedicate a weekend to being able to do the finishing and getting my video edited. So that will be I want to say, oh my gosh, why can I not think of the date? Hold please while I look. That video will be, wow, why is my July calendar up? That's terrible. The 20th. Okay, that's what I thought. So the finishing will be on the 20th. What are you taking to stitch and how are you packing it? I am not packing anything cute. So I know a lot of people pack really cute. I have to fly. I am taking the only bag, like I'm taking my checked baggage, which will be my suitcase and clothes and stuff. I am taking a couple of project cases filled with multiple projects to work on, including flying lesson, because I'm hoping to get that done while I'm there. So the cases will have multiple projects. I'm taking plenty of needles, my magnifier light, my stand to hold my charts, and I'm putting it in a backpack. I'm not fancy, you guys. If I was somewhere where I was driving, I would probably try to take a cute tote or something, but that's just not in the cards for me. I want to be able to easily get where I'm going and have, easily store my bag and stuff on the plane. Yeah, yes, I figured, Steph. I know that there's so much going on. I am taking a whole bunch of projects, and I think please don't quote me on this, but stay tuned for Friday because I think Carrie, Tiger, Lily, and I are going to try to do something fun and we'll pop in here on the YouTubes. So let us see. Maybe I can talk about and show you what I packed at that point. That is the one thing I've not prepped at all because it's just grabbing some projects. It's just grabbing projects and I have lots of things kitted up. I'll just pick some stuff, throw it in my bag, and away we go. Yes, I only need stitches and comfy clothes, Steph said. Absolutely. Okay, now, has anyone else asked any questions that I maybe missed? I feel a little scattered. Like I said, I'm looking forward to sleeping on the plane tomorrow. I haven't had a lot of sleep this week, so it could be that I'm missing a whole lot of things. Hi, Irma. Yes, let's see. I should ask, who in the chat am I going to meet tomorrow or this weekend? Let me know. That will be super fun. So how's everybody's stitching going? I hear the broom is still giving everybody fits. I haven't even got there. I'll show. If you're joining and you're wondering why I'm live and I'm not talking about cards for my card makers, I'm really sorry. This is already pre-scheduled. We are stitching tonight. This is what we're working on, the Flying Lesson chart by Silver Creek Samplers. This is the awesome chart that we're doing a stitch along. Week 4, we're stitching everything else. I didn't put a graphic up. Stitch all the rest of it. I am so far behind. Yes, or I'm going to meet you. I'm so excited. Yay. Oh my goodness. Sleepless for way too long. First day of school, so a bit behind. I know a lot of people are just starting school, so welcome back. I hope it's going to be a good school year for you all. Melissa said she finished and the broom was a beast. Yay, Natalie. Awesome. Lots of finishers. I love that. Oh my gosh, Tiffany just finished the broom about an hour ago before she made dinner for the family. That's wonderful. So, looking good. I'm kind of looking forward to this for a decompress. Put a few stitches in my fabric. I hope you guys feel the same if you've had a long day or a long week or whatever. I hope you feel the same. I think it'll be good for me to kind of just take a deep breath. Linda, that's totally fine. Don't worry about it. I'm way behind too, and this is my SAL, but it will all be done. I just need some dedicated time to sit down and stitch, and I just haven't had it. Karen's saving the broom for last. Yes. Okay, this piece of hair, where is it at? That's driving me crazy. Hello, everybody. No, there is no behind. Work at your own pace. Broom was intense. I love it. Shaman, no worries. Maybe you were over checking out what the Gina K set was. Oh, that's so funny. I hate not being able to, I just can't be two places at once. And like I said, this was scheduled way ahead of time. I didn't know about the time change. So we got to go with what was scheduled first. Okay. I will say it was kind of nice not having to do a premiere last night. I was sewing away. Pat, don't worry about being far behind. I am going to show you how far behind I am in a little bit. Melissa enlarged the broom part of the pattern to 150% and marked it with a highlighter. That's so smart. Redid the hat, realized I was one stitch off on the border. Oh, yes. You know what? Make it work. I like that, Deborah. Absolutely. All right, I am going to, well, first we're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to flip the camera around. Or not. There we go. Yeah, that one works. I have got to get rid of that other thing. That's a technical thing on my side. Just ignore. Hi, everyone again. I'm going to move myself up here. Okay. So here again is our chart. Here's my progress since last week. I know I showed it in Flosstube, but I want to talk about it here because I kind of think it's important. I swapped out the green for purple. I ended up using amethyst because I had this on hand and I had to order anything else, but I love it. So it ended up working great. I love being able to stitch from stash. So this is Weeks Dye Works Amethyst. And the reason, and I'm still working on finishing and fixing this. Look how much easier the purple is to read than the green, even right here on camera this close up. So far away when this is finished into decor, I think it's going to be so much easier to read, which I love. Yep, I decided to go with the purple. I know. Yeah, you know what, Stephanie? Let's not call them mistakes. Let's call them design choices. I like design choices. When you get to that point and you're like, that was how I intended it to be. Oh, that's so funny. Let's see. Yes, Therese said, if you're off on the broom, no one will know. Thank you so much, Linda. I'm liking it too. I didn't know if I would or not, but I'm really, really loving it. So super happy with that. I wanted to mention that. And I think I already have my needle because I'm working on, I have 2 needles. But we're just working on the fly by night right now. The letters go so stinking fast. I did these in hardly any time at all, but I have not had a minute to sit down. Not a minute. Artistic executive decision, Donna said. I love it. That is wonderful. I like that shade of purple too. Aura says she likes design choices. I do too. You know, sometimes you get to that point and you're like, you know what? Good enough. Okay. Oh no, I'm clear down there. No, we're not going to travel that far. No, we are not. I guess I'm working on this. Oh, I remember what I was doing. Okay. So the broom kind of goes through the letter N. I decided I would stitch the letter N so that I could come down here. I don't want to save the broom to last. I'm not like Karen. I want to get it done so that I don't end the stitch on a bad note. Connie says her tip for the broom is to use a line keeper and don't look ahead. I like that, Connie. I think I may try that. Yes. Yes, Stephanie, that makes you the CEO of your stitching. I love it. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it so much. All right. Okay, I know I saw Donna said that. Donna, are you working on a Brenda Gervais piece? Is that what you said? If you are finished with the flying lesson, tell me in the chat what you're working on. If you're just hanging out, hey now, Karen said. I'm teasing you, my friend. If you are working on something else, let us know. I love hearing what everybody's working on. Rhonda used shadow for the purple, and it was very purple, so figured out, yes, absolutely, definitely use it. I love seeing all the different color choices. Yes, Donna said. The scary mouse, yes. Oh my gosh, I love that one. How fun. I actually meant to tip this upside down, but we'll do that the other way. I feel like I haven't stitched in so many days that I kind of forgot how. Not forgot how, but you know how you kind of forget where you're at and what you were doing. Let's see, Melissa is working on Bumble Honey Company from Cherry Hill. Oh, yes, that's so cute. Chris is editing a video. Always editing videos, right, Carissa? Working on Blackbird by Blackbird Designs. Nice, Julie. Working on PC Boo Bash. I'm making it into Adobo Pillow, Mrs. Darcy said. Oh, I love that. Love, love, love. Working on the North Pole. Karen, how's your North Pole coming? Are you working on North Pole or are you working on flying lesson? Stitching sunflower. Oh, nice. Just lurking. Hey, you know what? That's fine, Linda. Lurk and chat with us. We have no rules here. We just like to hang out and visit and see how everybody's doing. Salem Sisters Apothecary, Shaman said, I'm kind of thinking that might be my plain stitch tomorrow. We'll see. Working on started Bent Creek's Autumn Row. Nice. Watching along, working on Stitching with the Housewives Autumn Pumpkins Monthly Club. Nice. You know, I did this wrong again. What am I doing? Oh, well. We're just going to roll with it. I just like to roll with it. Autumn Abundance by Blackbird, Amanda said. Finishing up Halloween Night by Autumn Lane. Trying to catch up and finish with everyone. You are doing good. Finished last night. Now picking up a ballerina. Have the beads to put on and then we'll be done. Oh, nice. Working on 'Twas All Hallows Eve by Tiny Modernist. Fun. Chopping veggies for stir fry. Steph wins. I'm so hungry. Here's the other bad news. I have not eaten well in days. That is bad. Or eaten very much. I really, really need to do better. Oh my gosh, so many fun things. Jealous watching, miss doing fun things. Oh, finished with the Salem Sisters, Meredith said. Nice. Just finished the broom, Robin said, with big eyes. The big eye emoji. That's awesome. Okay, now I've got it going in the right direction. Had coffee for dinner, Donna said. My kids, okay, so they make this, especially my oldest, when he has coffee for dinner, he calls it he's having a poverty nap. And I was like, you have money, or you can come over here and get food. He's like, yeah, I just didn't feel like making anything. Yeah, I've had some water and also a Dr. Pepper Zero, which is really not good. So just ignore that. Fat Quarter Shop, Halloween Town. Halloween Town is so cute, Janice. I like that one. Boost Speak Haunt by Liz Matthews. Oh, Cheryl, yes. I love that. Started flying lesson 3 nights ago and will be stitching on it for a bit, Chris said. That is fine. Tiger Lily's birthday, Sal. Yes. Oh, nice. I need to figure out what I want to do for my birthday. I feel like I need to do something, but I don't know what. Pumpkin Row by October House. Yes, Jeanette's going to start that soon. I ordered that. It's not here yet, but it's on its way. I liked that one too. I'm a sucker for any of those tiny little rows. And really, let's be real. Anything with a pumpkin in it, I'm a sucker for. Debbie, you are not late at all. You're just fine. I always forget. My glasses are for distance, and it makes it sometimes so I cannot see what I'm doing. You will need a relaxing spa day for your birthday, Cheryl said. Cheryl wins. I agree. Let's tell my children. Finished flying lesson today and starting I Love Fall most of all. Nice. I love that. Working on the bottom of the broom right now. Yikes. Oh yeah, that's a hard one to work on, especially while chatting. I already feel calmer, you guys. There is something magical about sitting down and just putting little X's in fabric. It always calms me. Always. Which was probably needed because there's always a lot to do to get ready to leave town, you know. Going to start on Miss Bingley's Library by Plum Street for my birthday. Start on the 22nd. Nice. No, I'm not a September baby. I am a November baby. My brother is a September baby, though. So my birthday is a ways off, but I would like to plan something like at least semi-organized. We'll see. I have had a couple thoughts about it. We shall see. Hello, Libby. Where is the retreat? It is in Michigan, Donna. It's the pep rally retreat at Chantel's 141 Design. Dawn, you're going to see me there too. Yay! So there's at least a couple of you in here that I'm going to get to meet. That's so fun. I know that Aura has finished her pre-stitch. Please don't tell Kathy. I'm not done. It will be done. I only have the leaves on the bottom. So I figured that that's probably what I'll stitch. You know, she'll teach us the specialty stitches. I'll stitch the rest of it. Then I can finish it on Saturday. I tried. I really did try. Cutting orange and Halloween scraps for 2.5-inch square strips for a pumpkin table. Nice, Deborah. And I am itching to sew. Wish I could be at the retreat. Well, I'm not doing the retreat, so we'll have to tell Chantel to do another one. How long is that flight? Oh, I have a connection. I have 2 flights because from where I live, there's really not a ton of, I mean, it depends on where you're going. Allegiant will take you, direct, but yeah, finish on the plane. Yeah, I think so too. I honestly think the stitch is really fast. It's just like literally haven't sat down and done it. Yes, I hope you get to too, Tina. This is my first one, so we shall see. Jeanette, I think my flights, the first one, I need to look again. Hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. The second one's just barely over an hour. But, oops, that's not right. But I will have some time, layover time too. Oops. Okay, where am I at? Oh, down here. So I figure I can sit and stitch. I put my AirPods in, I listen to a podcast, I listen to an audiobook, and just go. Start blockheads. Fantastic. Have they sent out the new one, Julia? Did I miss that? I've not even finished the last one. I'm almost finished. I just haven't put the blocks together. I need to finish that. In fact, I kind of told myself I couldn't start the new one until I finished sewing all of my quilt blocks together for the previous one. Oh my gosh, Shabbat bought fabric but no sewing machine. You better get a sewing machine, girl. Karen has a fantastic sewing machine. I think it's good for a beginner. Karen, what's your sewing machine? If you're still here. I think Karen has a great machine. Today was the first release. Okay, I haven't even checked my email, so that's probably right. Robin, I like your optimism. I'm hoping I get a lot of stitching done. I'm looking forward to just sitting and stitching and not having anything else that I have to do. I worked ahead so far, so I'm very happy. Shout out to Steph for sharing crafty goodness. She is the best, Donna said. Oh, I love that. Okie Stitches is starting Blockheads 5-2. Well, I need to go look now. When you fly, do you take your magnifier with you? Okay, so I haven't flown since I bought a magnifier. Yes, I'm taking it in my backpack. I don't want to pack it and have it get broken. I don't know that I'll take it out and use it. If the light, not on the plane, maybe when I'm sitting in the terminal. We'll see. I also don't really care what other people think. So if they're all laughing, if all the other passengers are laughing, I don't know them. So that's that. But I am taking my light with me. Oh, I love that, Rhonda. That'll be a nice memory to have. Okay, Karen's machine is called a Singer Quantum Stylist 9960. And Karen, you did get it on Amazon. Am I right about that? If I remember correctly. It is a great little machine. In fact, if you have a link, Karen, text me and I'll put it up. Heather says she has flown with her light. Thank you so much, my friend. So there you go. I'm flying with it. It's coming with me because I figure if I need it, I don't want to sit there and be mad. Okay, I better see how many of these rows I need to do. 1, 2, 3. I need 3 more. Melissa took hers with her in her carry-on and had no problems. Did not use it on the plane. Yep. That's kind of my thinking, is that I doubt I use it on the plane, but I want it in my carry-on. I don't want it in my checked bag. Yes, send me the link. I'm going to put Karen's machine up in the chat when she texts it to me. Just for anyone who's looking for a very reasonably priced, good sewing machine. And I was with Karen and I sewed on Karen's machine when we were all together. So, and she made all the project bags on it. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. My stomach is growling really loud. Take it out with your electronics when you go through security. They didn't look at the bag to see what it was, but otherwise no issue. Oh, they looked at it to see what it was. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Heather. Julie has flown to Europe and back with hers. That's amazing. Bye, Renea. Oh, yep, and Leanne flew with it last week. Okay, let me add that to the chat really quick like. Well, it was going to be really quick like. Oh, come on. Okay, let me go over here. Oh, Karen says she bought hers a while ago, and it's a little bit pricier now. Let me see. It's not letting me paste this. Maybe here's what I'll do. Hello? Work. Let me try it again. Okay, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. This'll work better. Duh. Technology is so fun. Just kidding. Copy that link right on over here. There we go. I think I added it. This is the machine Karen has. Now, she said when she got it, it was like $300, and it looks like it's gone up in price, but, you know, maybe they've upgraded it. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought I would share because I thought it was a nice little machine. Okay, let me come back. Natalie says could get a lot of stitching done flying to Europe, right? That's what I'm thinking too. I feel like I need, like, take me away from anything that can distract me and just sit and stitch. Mary, we're glad you're late, but here. It's okay. I'm just late getting all my stuff done. So there's that. Cynthia says she's driving, and because she's driving, she hasn't packed a thing yet. See, that would be better. I have not flown in a while. Guys, I haven't flown since 2019. So there, or haven't flown. Did I say drive? I haven't flown. But it's way, way, way too far for me to drive. Let's see. Let me see how many there are. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what I thought. Shimon says she also has heard that Joann's has some on sale. 1, 2, 3. Right, Melissa? I honestly kind of like it. Usually I sleep. But I think I am going to try to stitch a little. I may sleep the first flight. It's early. Julia said her purple floss came today. That's awesome. Cheryl, I think I saw Michigan has a cold wet. Going to be cooler? I think it is. I know. I told Chantel I was like, I might stay there. Question, have you decided if you're going to use smoke? No, Barbara, I haven't. I'm sorry. Probably. Like 90% sure I'm using smoke, if that helps. Cold front. Cheryl said yes. Sorry, the whole word didn't go through, and I was like, cold what? Cold front seems like such a funny thing to say when it's been so stinking hot. I am looking forward to it. In fact, I laid out like clothes and stuff, and I was laying out like a sweatshirt. I'm always cold on the plane. So I thought, well, I'll make sure and have one with me because I don't like being cold. Packing tonight, finish details on everything. Yes. Honestly, I figure just get myself there. It'll be fine. That's my philosophy. I will say, like, I mailed stuff last week to Chantel. So, and she said it got there today. Yay! So there's one less thing I have to worry about. Oh, awesome, Mary. I'm so glad. Therese says she used smoke on the 1692 and liked it. Was it cooler, Heather? What was it there today? Oh, you know what? I have this needle already ready to go. I did have a great tip from someone who left it, I believe, on my YouTube channel. They said when flying, have a bunch of needles already threaded so that you can just kind of sit and go. And I thought, that's so smart. So I am going to thread up several tonight. And Donna says she used smoke for her 1692 and her pic is on Facebook. Donna, thank you. Oh, yes, it's beautiful in Michigan. That's so good. Thank you for sharing. Yay, I cannot wait. Oh, I had one more row of black to do underneath there. Okay, I just need to count. That's 1, 2, 3. Just skip it and come back when I get some more black. 30-degree drop. Wow, in Wisconsin. Whoa, high today was 72. Heather, that sounds like heaven. Oh my gosh. It was still hot today. I mowed this morning at like right before 8 a.m. And it was really pretty then, but it got hot again. It's supposed to cool off, I think, when I get back home. A little bit. By cool off, I mean like 80s. I teased Ethan and told him that we'd feel like we're in sweatshirts. It'll feel like it's cold. I know, Karen, doesn't that sound amazing? We need to go to Heather's. Ellen says, I'm a new subscriber and I haven't heard how you got started doing what you do. Well, I've had a YouTube channel for a very long time. Hold just one second. That's going to be the black. I started out mostly as a scrapbooker, at least like my public. I was a cross stitcher many moons ago, so I'm kind of just coming back to that. But I was a scrapbooker for years in the industry, and I just kind of transitioned more into card making when I didn't really want to share so much of my personal stuff online, mostly, like my kids and whatnot. And so, yeah. And basically, I just kind of did it for fun, and it developed into a job. So I'm a full-time paper crafting content creator. That is my job. And then almost a year and a half probably, I started sharing my cross stitch and stuff here on my channel. I'd been kind of back at it longer than that. I taught myself to quilt quite a few years ago, and so I've just kind of started sharing some of that stuff here as well, because it's a big part of my of me and my crafting. Oh, Cheryl, thank you. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh, 96 in New Jersey today. Boo. Tomorrow in northern Indiana, it's going to be in the upper 60s. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm tired of being hot. I'm tired of the air conditioner running constantly. Ugh. Oh, look. Frank is he can hear a dog outside. Oh, they are. They're actually in great hands. My daughter's staying here. My daughter and her fiance, and then obviously my son is here too. So they're all good. Let's be real, I'm probably going to miss them more than they miss me. The boys went to the groomer today, and their one groomer, we call her her name's Jackie, but I call her Miss Jackie because she loves Odin. Always has, and he loves her. I mean, I think he'd go live with her. Even though he's my baby, he would go live with her. And she was like, oh, I was hoping you were boarding them. Oh gosh, that's not right. Ready for sweater weather, Kimberly said. Me too. I should probably do like a video sometime of how I got started in all of the crafty. I don't know. I started doing videos. Anyone here a scrapbooker from way back, like the 2 Peas in a Bucket website way back? Let me know. That was my start in the public domain, I guess, if you will. Yay! Sign shipped. I love it. Love to hear it. Oh, Vanessa said her girl had a grooming day today as well, too. So we decided for Frank, because they cut him kind of short, and it's because I told them to. I mean, we were trying to get rid of some of the puppy mess to start with. Okay, I got something happening here. And so they've been cutting him kind of short, and so I said, let's let him grow out. So they call it, the fanny foot and face cut. So, you know, he gets bathed and whatnot, but they really only kind of trim up the fanny, foot, and face, which I think is funny. Brandy says, started scrapping in 1999. Me too. Yes, lots of 2Ps here. Oh my goodness. I get the missing the scrapbooking a lot, but I just, like I said, there's really not that much to share. My kids don't really care to be on the internet anymore. At least like that, you know what I mean? And I get it. The world has changed since I scrapbooked. Oh my gosh. Yes, remember me from there. Lots of it. Oh, that's funny. Thank you guys. That's hilarious. I didn't know if there would be any scrapbookers from back in the day. 2Ps, yes. Oh my goodness. Started in 1995. Yes. So long ago. So, you know, sometimes people say that and I'm like, or they'll say like back in the, you know, I don't know, 25 years ago. And I'm like, oh yeah, back in the 70s. Dude, I'm old. How did that happen? I got so old. I'm so irritated. Oh, I'm like, I have 20-year-old children. 20. They're in their 20s. Come on. Oh, Lisa, there were several sites like that where you would exchange and send gifts to. I think as crafters, that's kind of what we do, don't you think? Because I feel like we kind of do that now in cross stitch. And then we send cards and stuff to each other. I just feel like as crafters, we love to share, and we love to share the things we make with our hands, which I love. I know, Stephanie. She says that scrapbooking and stamp stores used to be all around, but now they're gone. It's so sad. It makes me sad. I hate that our brick and mortars, and you know, we lost our local needlework shop here within the last couple weeks. They finally, I think they're closed now. Barbara, is that right? They're closed, right? And I'm so sad because literally, like, I just found them, but I'm happy for her, the owner too. She wanted to retire and she tried to sell it and it just kind of didn't work out. So I'm so sad though. Just feels like so many of those brick and mortars are going out of business. It is all online. And you know what? There are things that I like to see in person. Sometimes the color of the floss, it varies from dye lot to dye lot. The fabric, I want to look at it. I want to touch it. I'm very touchy-feely like that. There used to be, I remember way back when my kiddos were little, there used to be a scrapbook store here. And I loved, where I live now is not where I lived back then. So it was about 3 hours away. And every time we were here, I would go. Oh my gosh, my stomach is growling so loud. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, that's so nice, Melissa. Holly is a scrapbooker back from the 2Ps days. Yes. Lots of you. It's so, yeah. Okay, I thought it was 8/26. Thank you, Barbara. I couldn't remember. I have to say, I couldn't go in when everything was gone. It made me sad. That's totally dumb. That's just me. I couldn't go in. It made me sad. And, you know, it's good. Right. Patricia has a good point. Online is good and bad. It has extended, like, would I have ever known about overdyed floss? Maybe not. I used DMC back in the day. That's what I have boxes of still is DMC. And all I knew was Ada, and where I lived kind of in a rural community before this, and we really only had Walmart, and then for a few years we had Hobby Lobby, but it's closed now there, so they don't even have that anymore. I used to get like all of my stuff basically from Walmart. Yes, like Barbara said, she bought a piece of haunted fabric online and it's too dark. You just don't know because it's always different depending on the dye or the dye lot. Fabrics by Stephanie is supposed to be at the retreat, and I'm super excited to maybe pick up some fabric from her because I can see it in person. Okay. Oh no, that's not right. I need to go out one more. Oh, and I didn't do enough out that direction. I'm just messing up all over the place. Let me go back and catch that before I go any further. I'm just going to run my needle underneath those stitches so I can go back. Yeah, Michael's only has DMC. Well, at least I think. I mean, I don't know if they have any other of the other brands, but they don't sell overdyed. You're really going to have to go to LNS for that. Where do you buy your felt? Jeanette says. I buy it several places. I have lots of Tailored Expressions felt. I have some Pashta felt, but I think the biggest selection of color is from a store called the Felt Pod online. They have an Etsy shop, but I've mentioned this before. Go directly to their site. Benzie Design, same thing. They have an Etsy shop and they also have an online shop. It's a few dollars cheaper to shop directly from them because Etsy charges fees and stuff, so I'm sure they have to charge a little bit more to the customer. So I buy directly from Benzie Design and the Felt Pod for felt. And they have tons and tons of colors. That's why. The Felt Pod has the 100% wool felt, which is what I want. And it comes in the rolls. And they have every color basically you could think of. Oh, nice. Cindy just joined the Bee Stitch Me Fabric of the Month and so excited. Oh, that's awesome. I am excited to hear. Yes, Kathy, definitely stop at some LNSs. That would be fun. How's everybody's stitching going? No matter what you're stitching on, because I know not everybody is. Let me look here. I really don't want to be frogging everything later on when I realize that I have not counted correctly. Oh, just signed up for the floss fixes, Patricia said. Awesome. Tammy was a consultant for Creative Memories. Nice. Hello, Sandy. How's it going? We're talking about throwing it way back in the day, Sandy, to scrapbooking. I know you're still a scrapbooker, and you have a group you scrapbook with. The broom, Vanessa said. I want to hire someone to change my thread, Pam said. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Cheryl switched to crocheting pumpkins for a minute. You know what? There is no shame in that. When I get irritated, move on to something else. It needs to be in a little timeout until I can get my heart right. Working on the knit in and night on flying lesson. Yay! Frogging the broom. Oh my goodness. Stitching Scary Mouse on white Ada, and it's looking good. Oh, Donna, I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. Fun, fun. Patricia's leaving the broom for last. Karen, you have someone to join your group. My friend Karen said the same thing. She's saving that broom for last. I'm thinking I'm going to try to tackle the broom first after I do this here. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it on live. I don't want to say a whole bunch of bad words. Yeah, still a scrapbooker, Sandy said, and she's going tomorrow and Friday and loves Creative Memories albums are the best. Yay! So, funny story, I was never a Creative Memories girl, which I know is funny because the time I started scrapbooking, that was what most people used. My mother-in-law at the time watched QVC. I mean, all the time. And I was over there once, and they had a show on, a craft show, and it was Creating Keepsakes magazine. And that is where I bought my first kit, and I was hooked. Hook, line, and sinker. Did not look back. Let's see. Nice. Mary came back to cross stitch after putting her crochet in timeout for all of March. See, you just got to put some projects in timeout. I've got some projects that have been in timeout for a while. Are you going to do the Christmas SAL? Any idea what it'll be? I have not decided, no. And I don't know if I'm doing one, so I'm not going to commit to it at this time. I won't even think about it until after September's over. When do you get to leave for retreat? Early tomorrow. Oh, Sherry, what a great idea. She used page protectors and a wet erase marker to help her keep her place on the broom. That is an awesome idea. I love that. I never thought of that. Nicole says she loved the QVC Creating Keepsakes kits. Oh, I didn't miss a crafting day. I did not miss one of those days. Oh my, I loved it all. I was crazy. Of course, let's be real. Still. I think, again, I think it's just crafting. Whatever you craft. I think we just tend to go all in, right? Starting the night and the broom. Yay! I do too, Julia. I think it's so cool that so many of us have dabbled in so many of the same crafts. It's really fun. Mrs. Darcy had our old-fashioned, the hot cocoa stitch from last year in timeout for the longest time, but it's done now. See, sometimes you just have to put those stitches in timeout, and when you come back, it often isn't as bad. Sometimes it is. But sometimes you're in a better frame of mind to maybe work through whatever it is. Oh, I'm off. Okay, maybe I'm done. We only have a few minutes left. So does anyone have any questions for me? If you are just coming in, I do want to mention again that, let me just flip myself back around. The finishing tutorial is actually not going to be next week. It's going to be the week after. I made that decision. It gives me a lot more time, which will make it more enjoyable for me. And I absolutely love finishing. So I want to not be rushed. And I had a feeling I was going to be rushed. So it will be on the 20th instead of the 13th. Oh, that is so... Sandy, you are so lucky. Sandy has like the best scrapbook store close to her. What is the issue with the broom before I get there? Christine says, I don't really know. I haven't stitched mine yet. I think it may be the color change. The consensus has been like go row by row, use a line keeper and go row by row and try not to look ahead. I've also heard stitching the dark areas first and then going in with the lighter color was helpful. So those are a couple of suggestions. Stephanie, thank you so much. Christmas alphabet is in timeout, stuck on the T. Kimberly said yes. Oh, Tammy, that's so funny. Well, get started. You could have that baby done before Christmas. Because I think, when did we stitch that last year? It would have been after September. I think we stitched that in October. Am I correct, everyone? Yeah. The bottom edge of the broom is a bit of a challenge, Heather said. But Heather's suggestion was the dark first, right, Heather? And then the lighter. Mrs. Darcy, thank you so much for the super sticker. That is so sweet of you. Lots of counting, Natalie said. I think just take it slow and maybe do it when you're fresh. If you sit down to stitch, whether it's in the morning or if it's in the evening, make that broom the first thing you work on when you're fresh with your stitching, and it might go a little bit easier. I have found that for myself. Like if I try to do something challenging when I'm super tired, not good. Yes, Melissa, thank you. She's reminding everyone to like and subscribe. Oh, wonderful, Catherine. She used my setup when she was camping last week. Oh, good. The lap desk is so handy. I am packing my lap desk in my checked baggage. I'm not going to take it with me through the airport. I mean, I could. Wouldn't that be so funny? I bet I'd get a lot of funny looks. Maybe not. There's a lot of funny. I bet there's funnier. Yes, Heather says do the dark, outlined the broom, and then filled in the rest. So smart. That's exactly what I'm going to do. She did the dark, she outlined the rest of the broom in the other color, and then just did fill in. Thank you so much, Donna. Night, night. I will. Oh, hey, paper crafters, card makers, stamp timber participants. I will be live in the chat at midnight Eastern time, 11 Central. Figure out your time zone if you're somewhere else. I will be live in the chat for that. It should not be a very long video tonight. I know Gina K's release happened at 8 p.m. Eastern time as we went live here, but she had a special time. So there is a release for tomorrow and it will be up as normal. And then the rest of the days should be normal till we get to Tim. I can't tell you what day that is, but again, there will be an announcement ahead of time for Tim's release. April, thank you so much. Hello, I'm so glad. Yes, I know you're stitching Midnight Watch. I am packing Midnight Watch to take with me because I want to work on it. 9 p.m. West Coast, Mrs. Darcy, thank you. I don't want to say wrong. That's why I don't do it, because I should know it. Thank you so much, Heather. Heather says, have fun at the retreat. To me and everyone else going. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you guys. Okay, I think I'm going to let you guys go. For my card makers, my paper crafters, I'll see you guys here in a couple of hours. At least my fingers will see you here for the premiere. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for joining me. I cannot wait to see even more of your fabulous finishes. In the Facebook group or online. Please be sure to tag me at Nichol Spohr on Instagram. Do the Flying Lesson SAL 2023 for the hashtag. That way I can go through and see all your stuff. I figure while I'm sitting in the terminal, I'll probably get a chance to look at everybody's things and catch up on what I've missed the last few days. But other than that, thank you again for participating. The finishing tutorial will be in 2 weeks, so we have lots of time to keep on stitching or just join in. Have a wonderful rest of your week, everyone, and we'll see you later. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, click that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to always be notified when I have a new Flosstube stitching or quilting video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time.